New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer time on Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted because I get to spend time with you in prayer yet again. Glorious, glorious way to spend time and to be able to affirm who and whose we are. Our prayers are not about begging. They're not about asking for anything. They are about the knowing, that deep knowing. So if there is anything that you would like prayer for, anything that you would like to manifest to a greater degree, anything that you would like to release, anything that you want to celebrate, these are all wonderful reasons to pray. So just feel free to either put something into the comments. If I see them before I start praying today, I will incorporate that into my prayer, of course. If not, I always check before I leave so that I can hold your intention. Or, if you prefer, you can submit a prayer request here online at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. You can also, when you write to that email, email address, by the way, you can request a prayer session, if you would, with a practitioner or with a minister. So, today, this is what I wanted to share with you. This is something that's been percolating in my mind for a while. And today, I meditated on this and it just really spoke to me. This is from Fear to Faith by Reverend Dr. Dale Olansky. And she wrote, like everything in life, freedom is a state of mind that we meet and maintain. When we live in the awareness that we are more than this human existence, we activate the freedom of our soul and we expand. We become empowered and peaceful, and we are able to see beyond what this world has taught us. The idea of freedom, the idea of being able to see beyond what the world has taught me, that just speaks to my absolute core existence. When I think of the things that I was taught, the things that I was led to believe about myself, and the things that I accepted about myself, and how they limited me. No wonder I was in a prison of my own making. And so I look at freedom and I recognize that, yes, we can create it, but we also must maintain it. So let's take this into prayer. Think of ways in which you wish to be more empowered, more peaceful. Think about things that you might need to release or what you might want to do to truly create and maintain that state of mind that we call freedom. I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze if that's comfortable and safe for you to do so. And just allow yourself the freedom of being fully present to this moment. Free from whatever came before this moment, free from whatever is going to follow this. And just recognizing that here, right now, in this moment, your spirit is free. Allow that spirit to infuse your humanness. Allow that spirit of freedom, that spirit of empowerment, that spirit of growth and expansion. Allow that to flow within you. Feel that. Feel how it allows you to find a sense of peace, a sense of comfort, but not in a passive way. There is a strength and a power in that. It would be a mistake in my mind, at least for me, to say that peace is something that is quiet and laid back and just very low energy. No, peace is powerful. Peace is high energy. Peace is part of love, and love is the highest vibration. I know that each of us was created in love. I know that each of us was created to love. And so in that knowledge, I allow that to cleanse my mind of falsehoods. I allow that to cleanse my mind of bias, of grudges, of anger. I allow myself to hold to the truth of compassion and love within, and allow that truth to expand, allowing that to infuse all that I am, all that I think, all that I do, so that I can show up in this world truly as a place where the light and the love of God can shine. I realize that it's not simply about being aware. It's about living in that awareness. It is about taking what I know intellectually, what I know deeply and spiritually, and bringing that into my everyday life, recognizing that my humanity is important. My divinity is not at odds with my humanity. My divinity is here to enhance. My divinity is here to bring about a greater expression of my humanity, a greater expression of love, a greater expression of my desire to serve, my desire to help shape a future for this world that is not based on hate, that is not based on ignorance, but is based on understanding and knowledge and compassion. This is my invitation in life, and I gladly accept that invitation. Even if I have to remember sometimes and I have to reach into my pocket and pull out that apple and that invitation and reread it and say, yes, that's right. This is what I was invited to. And to hold on to that and to allow it to bring not just that sense of peace, but that sense of joy. How strange it is to think of joy when we think of all that's going on in the world, and yet how important it is to remember that there is still joy. Look for it. When we look from an understanding of joy, we find it. When we look from an understanding of beauty, we find it. When we look from an understanding of camaraderie and community, we find it. And so as I choose to live in my awareness, as I choose to maintain the spirit of freedom and love, I am thankful. I am joyful. I am grateful. I can feel the expansion within me. I can feel the strength that comes from all that I have said, because I know that this word has gone into the law, and I know that the law always says yes. And so today I will maintain these thoughts. I will hold to them. I will allow them to guide me so that I can let God let go and know that I can say, Amen, Ashe, Aho, and so it is. Happy Wednesday to you too. It's all love. Hello, Peg. Let me put this up. Peggy says, awareness of my freedom that is inherent in my being is that place from which I live and love. That is a beautiful affirmation. Peggy's a magnificent practitioner, by the way, and a very good friend, and my prayer partner. And she goes on to say, yes, I allow the truth of God within to expand my vision of this world. And so it is. It's all love. Oh, you're very welcome, Linda. Thank you for being here. All right, folks. So today, I want you to hold on to that awareness and see how it changes your life. See how it brings about so much more than you would have had without that. Today, immediately following this prayer, Rev Melissa, the morning sip. If you ever need something that's going to lift your spirits, Rev Melissa's the place to go. So, as we remember that we are loved, and as we remember that we are love, I wish you a most magnificent day of freedom, a magnificent day of awareness, a magnificent day of expansion. Because I know that you're loved and you are love. Until we meet again. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.